General who's representing the other side, which
At the World Economic Forum in Davos, President Donald Trump announced he and NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte had formed a framework of a future deal on Greenland and abruptly scrapped threatened tariffs on European allies set for February 1st. Trump described the agreement to CNBC as the concept of a deal involving access to Greenland's mineral rights and the US proposed Golden Dome missile defense system. He stressed that details were a little bit complex, but promised more information as negotiations progress. The president's Truths social post emphasized the deal covered the entire Arctic region and named Vice President JD Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff as lead negotiators reporting directly to him. Stocks surged immediately after the announcement.
Based upon a very productive meeting that I have had with the Secretary General of NATO, Mark Rutte, we have formed the framework of a future deal with respect to Greenland, and in fact the entire Arctic region. This solution, if consummated, will be a great one for the United States of America and all NATO nations. Based upon this understanding, I will not be imposing the tariffs that were scheduled to go into effect on February 1st. Additional discussions are being held concerning the Golden Dome as it pertains to Greenland. Further information will be made available as discussions progress.
The move comes after weeks of controversy, with the Trump administration previously floating buying Greenland or even using military options, despite Danish and Greenlandic officials repeatedly rejecting any sale. NATO allies had increased Arctic military presence in response to escalating tensions. Speaking in Davos, Trump framed Greenland as a national security priority, calling for immediate negotiations with Denmark while insisting he would not use force. Later, he described the agreement as the ultimate long-term deal, without clarifying whether it included US ownership. Danish Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen welcomed the turn, urging all parties to address US security concerns while respecting Denmark's red lines. The announcement temporarily calmed markets, but signals a new era of leverage-driven transatlantic negotiations.